If you're looking at paying off debt, you're trying to figure out how to get it done, you have to know how much debt that you're in to start with. It's that simple. If you don't know where all of your credit cards are, or if you think you might miss some, get yourself a credit report. I'll put a link to a free credit report that's available to you like once a year. And then it might be more than that, but anyways, free credit report. Or you could go to like TransUnion or Equifax, or the other one, for the life of me I cannot remember the name of, and buy a credit report from them. It's going to show you where all of your credit is. It's basically going to be like your the 411 on all of your financial information. Then once you have that, now you're going to go through all of your credit, and you're going to see what are the interest rates for all of your credit, because that's going to be key later. You need to take a look at that and then figure out if you're the type of person who needs a dopamine hit, or you're the type of person who wants to save as much money as you can. That's going to depend on how you pay things off. If you're the dopamine hit person, then you're going to want to do the snowball method. Snowball method is where you take off the small debts first. So let's say you owe $350 on something or $500 on something, you're going to pay those off first, still while maintaining the minimum payments on all the other cards. And if you are, hey, I want to get rid of this fastest as possible and save myself the most amount of money as possible, then you're going to want to do the avalanche method, and that is where you pay as much as you can towards the highest interest rate card first, and then you just work your way down from there. And that's what we did to get our debt paid off, is we used the avalanche method. And luckily for me, actually a couple of the ones that were the highest interest rate were also in the snowball category, because they were the lowest amounts. They were store cards, and so we were able to get those paid off. So it was like a double win for me. Anyways, that's how you get to debt paid off. You have to do an inventory of what your debt is. Either you can do the snowball method or the avalanche method and get rid of your debt as fast as possible, because it's costing you money, which means if you look at it, you're making less money. You're having less disposable money because you're just giving your money to the banks and to the credit cards. So look at it that way. Do you want to give your money to them, or do you want to keep the money for yourself? Me personally, I'd rather keep the money for myself and pay for things like this really cool shirt.